Got some viewers in here now, so that's good. Yo, says Rick Hoover. Dylan, haven't seen you in a while. Hello. Carter is here. Hello. TR is here. Hello. Luke is here. Hello. Marco's here. Hello. William's here. Hello. Caden's here. Hello. Woohoo. A lot of good people. Nice. Plenty of good people. Plenty of good people. I messed that up. I really messed that up. That was nasty. Watching the stream. I've got a Pepsi that I haven't opened yet. Have you seen the new Pepsi logo? That's like, it's like a rehash of the 1980s logo with a shitty new font. It's terrible. And I thought this logo was bad. Ugh. I seen Dyson discontinued 2 of their Animal 3 machines. They didn't discontinue them. The base model Animal 3... Well... None of them are discontinued. They're just out of stock. It appears, because I know Dyson did a sale a while ago, and while I don't know this for sure, it appears that they all sold out. I guess the sale just went really well, or maybe they ran out of parts. I would think supply chain issues wouldn't be a thing anymore, but Maybe they're still struggling with that. Dyson's parts distribution has been really bad the last few years. Really, really bad. So it would not surprise me at all if they're just like, oh shit, we can't build our upright for a couple months. Our flagship upright. Which sucks because I still love the Animal 3. I still recommend it wholeheartedly for people who want a bagless vacuum. It's a great machine. I really like it. I haven't been daily driving it though. The machine that I've been daily driving has been the Big Blue bitch, which if you've seen any recent videos, then you would know exactly what I mean by the Big Blue bitch. So, the Big Blue quiet bitch. The Big Blue heavy, twisty, quiet bitch from Germany. Of whom I only have one bag for, and it's the bag that's in it. So I'm able to daily drive it, at least until I fill the bag. In which case, I'll have to buy more bags. Which is not going to happen because guess whose radiator in his car just went out yesterday? Me. So, for whatever reason, my radiator decided to just shit the bed. Basically, the radiator itself is fine, technically, but the housing is trash, and it's all one unit, so you kind of have to... You kind of have to just replace the whole thing. Yeah. So, I'm going to have to... I know the part alone is at least $200. That's not equating for labor. I take it to the shop on Thursday. I'll have to tow it there, which is not going to be cheap. So, yeah, my Avalon. Now, I'm not mad at my Avalon because the only reason the radiator is from 2003. It just turned 20 years old. And the radiator itself didn't even fail. It's the housing that the hose clips into that has gone brittle because it's 20 years old and just crumpled. So now the actual tube won't connect to it. I went to O'Reilly's. I tried to find an adapter. No such thing exists to make the hose adapt to the inside diameter of the radiator. Not a thing. Not exactly a thing. So, again, I'm not mad at my car for the record. She's been serving me great. Radiators fail. And it technically didn't even fail. It's just I can't connect the hose to it anymore, which is kind of important. So, I love my car. I'm really upset that I had to do it right now because I have no money. And my fiance literally starts his new job tomorrow. And his car is not fixed yet. His Subaru is not working. So we're kind of up shit's creek without a paddle, which is not great. Not sure how we're going to get that situation taken care of. I'm very stressed out. I'm not feeling good about it. But on the bright side, I'm hoping that if this week is very, very shit, then I'm hoping that gets all the shittiness out of the way, and hopefully that means that next week is great. I don't think it works that way, but let's hope so. So if anyone wants to buy, if anyone's been on the fence about buying some of my vacuums, now's the time to pull the trigger, because that'd be great if I could, no pressure, obviously, but if there is a vacuum you're wanting, I'll lower the price on a good chunk. I've lowered the price on a bunch of them already. I've had a lot of them listed for, I think, a reasonable price. Currently, I have the PowerMax 2, convertibly, although I still have to list that one, but the PowerMax 2's up. I love the sales tag. It's LMAO. No pressure. I swear I'm not, no pressure. If you don't want to buy it, that's fine. I'm just saying, if you were thinking about it, and you happen to have the money, and you happen to want a vacuum I want, and you're debating, I don't really, does it really, do I really need it? No, you don't need it. You definitely don't need it. You should not give me your money, but do it anyways. Unless you don't want to, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm saying, if you want it, if you want a vacuum, please let me know. I will give you a good deal on a vacuum because fuck, I'm running out of space and money. So, The Power Max 2, I have it listed for $59, but I'll go down on it for sure. Maybe it's not worth as much because it leans back. I don't know. It's complete. It has all the attachments with it. Physically, it's in beautiful shape. I just haven't had the money to buy the motor mounts to put on it. Otherwise, I would, and then it'd be literally perfect. But there's the Power Max 2. There's the Preferred, the Panasonic, the Riccar Vibrance, the Nilfisk Advanced Power 1, the DC-25 Blueprint. There's a bunch of others. I still need to list the 5200 and the Kenmore canister. I keep forgetting to, honestly. But right now I've got the Black Wind Tunnel listed. What else? The Boss Light listed. And I think a few others. I really need to list the V11. I feel like if I sold that, that'd make a big difference. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. After a hurricane comes a rainbow, things get better for sure. Yeah, so that's true. I love this. Yeah, nobody has to buy anything. I'll probably just end up throwing them away, honestly. I'd be interested in the DC-25, but not doing the best of money right now. I'm saving every bit I can. That's fine. I have a community post pull up on what I should get for my birthday. I recommend go vote. What are the options, TR? The Jill and I almost got Mint Phantom Cyclone XT. Oh, I got it, Mint. Yeah. I saw you did. I have two that are not in great condition, two XTs. But if I took the effort to pull them apart and swap a bunch of parts between the two, I could probably build a decent one. And then a shitty one. Okay, that's enough shitty guitar we've made up. We've got enough people in here that I can stop with the filler. So, I did get an orange Phantom Wildcat. Really? Vacuum Geek, are you mad at me? I'm not mad at you. It's just I just find it really annoying how I'm not mad at you, but I don't know why for some reason you keep trying to pick a fight with me over Phantoms, which doesn't make any sense. Because at this point, you've been buying way more Phantoms in a shorter period of time than I ever have. You've also been, I mean, which isn't your fault, but there have also been people that I've been trying to buy their Phantoms off of for literal years, and then they would turn around and sell it right out from underneath me because they decided last minute that they want twice as much as what they initially wanted out of it. Not sure why. Strange, but that's fine. I'm still trying to get a Fury SE and a few other Furies. Oh, Dylan's leaving already? Oh. Oh, well, I hope to talk to you soon, Dylan. definitely keep in touch. Let's see. I've got some other people. Dylan cleans a certain well. Good night, everyone. Yes, good night. I hope you have a wonderful night. Wait, you have to give it 5:30? Jesus Christ. Hoping to get my Westinghouse soon, but UPS thing forever. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I tried to buy that Westinghouse off of that person like a month ago, and they said they wouldn't ship. And then they sell it to you. It's like, well, that kind of pisses me off. I don't know why a random stranger decided to lie to me, but yeah, because I was trying to buy that machine, and I was told that it wasn't available for shipping, and then you somehow get it. I don't know how, but and it wouldn't be the first time. My aunt attempted to buy the Westinghouse, but she refused to drop down in price and refused to ship. So how the hell did two of us get turned down, and then finally they sold it to you? That's what I don't understand. Because I tried to get it. I forgot whether Javisite or I tried to get it first. One of us tried to get it first, and then the other one tried to get it. Same answer. Because I think we both tried to get it roughly the same time. And then like a week or two later, you try to get it, and then you magically get it. Not sure how, but... Because it's one thing if you get to a machine first. That I totally understand. But it's annoying whenever I'm told no, so I think, okay, no collector's going to get this machine. So clearly, you know, I just give up on it. And then they ship it to somebody else. It's like, okay, that's kind of fucked. It's like, I don't know what reason there is for that. Maybe I was too nice about it. I don't know. And there's also someone selling a Powerglide Plus. But I think that person is picking it up locally, which is understandable because I try to get them to ship. And they're like, yeah, I can do shipping. And then like a few days later, I was like, do you know how to add the shipping thing to the listing? Because I don't see it. And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, here's how to add it. And they don't respond. And I'm like, okay. And then someone posts, hey, look, I'm getting this. And I'm like... But in that case, I 100% understand if the seller was like, okay, this person wants to buy it locally. This person wants me to ship it. I'd rather just sell it locally so I don't have to fuck with it. I totally understand that. But it's the second time in a row I've tried to get a Powerglide Plus where the person at the last second refused to ship it, despite saying initially that they would. Because that was one in Michigan, and then it also happened with one in Chicago, I believe. So it's like, I just have bad luck with the Powerglide Pluses. The universe clearly does not want me to, like, complete the Powerglide collection. Especially because the baby blue one is the one that I want the most, because it's the prettiest color. So, I don't know. But the fact that two have popped up in the last, 6, 8, 10, 12 months tells me that there probably are some more of them out there, and I'll probably get another opportunity to get one at some point. Hopefully. Because obviously I found the original green one not too far away. It was an hour drive, but I was going that way anyways. So if I can find that one, and I can find the Ultra, then clearly I can find the Plus at some point. So, and technically speaking, in terms of all four variants, the Powerglide Plus, technically speaking, is the least consequential one to have, because the Powerglide's the basic bitch model, the Ultra is the top tier model of the three, and then the Platinum's the one that came out later after all the other ones were discontinued, and there's just the Power Force and the Powerglide Platinum. So, I'm sure I'll find one at some point. Who knows? Maybe God's trolling me, or the universe, whatever's up there. Maybe God's trolling me because one of these days maybe I'll find one in the box. That'd be awesome. Because that's my holy grail, is to find a Powerglide or an old school Power Force like a 3522 in the box. Because I've obviously had mine for many years, my 3522-5. I would love to experience unboxing a brand new one. Yes, I've unboxed the Sanitaire and the BGU 1451T versions, but they're not the same as the original. So if I could find an original one, and technically speaking, I've got the box for the 1398 now, so I mean, I guess if I got another 1398, I could shove it back in there and pretend like I'm opening it for the first time, but that's just, I don't know, that just seems kind of pathetic to me. But yeah, who knows? I have been debating on going back to my Sanitaire SO4110A because I remember being in a voice chat with a couple people. So a good friend Nathan, I forgot his channel, I think is Vacuum Lover 1, and then also with another, I think people use his name, I know he's usually pretty secretive, but Alex from Performance Reviews. And I remember we were on a voice chat, and Nathan he had the same Big Green commercial, the one that I recommend all the time. And Alex is like, and I'm like, well, hey, I like these machines because they filter pretty well, because even though they're not a sealed system, at least for the output, the HEPA bag helps seal anything that goes into the bag chamber, or into the motor, because it's all filtered at that point through the HEPA bag and the pre-motor filter. So any little bit of dust that might escape out of the motor housing, you know, it's already been filtered out from the bag already. And then any motor carbons that go out to the exhaust, that filter, the HEPA filter, sits in there. At least most of them sit in there so tightly that it makes a good seal. And he's like, well, no, it's still blowing dust out. And I'm like, okay. And then Nathan does a particle test on it, and the motherfucker blows a 0. The Bissell Big Green commercial, and his didn't even have a HEPA bag in it. It just had a standard, like, it was like one of the genuine Bissell, like micro-lined paper bags. It wasn't the Febreze one, but it wasn't a HEPA either. It was like halfway between the two. And even without the HEPA bag, just with the HEPA filter, the exhaust blew a 0 on a Bissell. Like, I felt so vindicated. I was like, finally, now I know why these damn machines are so good, and I can finally be vindicated that these machines are good. I've been recommending them for 5 years for a reason. It's, if you want to buy a vacuum, if you want to buy a vacuum, brand new, any vacuum, and you're trying to figure out what the shit should I buy, go on Amazon. It's $130 fucking dollars. Why doesn't Bissell pay me? Why doesn't Bissell pay me? I wish they did. Bissell needs to pay me. I just recently bought a brand new Dirt Devil MVP in a box. Did have to drive to Maryland to pick it up. Well, that's cool. I think I might have saw that one. There's actually a 3522-1 on Marketplace. Oh, I see. I think I saw that one too. But I don't think it's actually in the box. But having the box would be kind of cool. Although I'm not... This might sound weird, but I'm not really picky about keeping the box, as weird as that sounds. I just generally just like the experience of unboxing it. I still have the box for my Velocity, though. I didn't keep the box for the Phantom, though, because it's literally a brown box. There was zero Phantom branding anywhere on it. Because if there was, it obviously was from like HSN or something like that, where they would want it to be unbranded. Because if it did have a genuine Phantom box, I would have kept that shit easy. And I want to find a Phantom box. Even if the Phantom box doesn't actually have a new machine inside of it, I'd love to have a Fury box. Just to see like what it was like when it was new sitting on the shelf. Yeah, but that's probably not going to happen. I don't shop eBay. Yeah, it's crazy. What year is that Bissell Green Pro Power Force from? So I bought this Big Green in 2018. But it sat in the box for a couple months when I got it. That's how I got it so cheap. You guys remember when I got this, right? I got this for $40. Or it was like $45. Like after shipping, it was like $45 or something like that. This was a steal, but even at $130, it's a great deal. So this exact one is a 334th day of 2017. So I got it, I want to say I got it April of 2018 or like sometime in the spring of 2018. Because I know I got it before I got the Powerglide and the, what was the other one I got from Phantom Vacuums too? It was the CleanView 2, what was it called? It was the CleanView 2 Deluxe, I think it was called. It was, I believe it was before I got those two machines. Before then. So I've had that thing for a hot minute. I've had the thing for a really long time. And it's still fine. It's a little dusty now. I kind of need to pull it apart and clean it. The brush roll has finally seized up on it after a number of years. But at some point, whenever I actually have the money after I fix my car, I'm going to order a new brush roll for it. And I'm going to refurb it back into new condition. Because I've used this commercially. I've used this in some nasty places. So I definitely want to refurb it before I start using it at home. If I even ever still do. Because I kind of use the Sanitaire for that purpose. The SL4110A for home. Then use the Big Green for commercial use. But, yeah. But hey, you know, shit happens. But yeah, I still really like it. You can tell I added, since I use this a lot, I added another one of the smaller wands to it. At some point, I'll probably put a longer crevice tool on it too. I thought I had a longer black crevice tool to go with this, but so that way it has way more reach to get it up into like, you know, baseboards and whatnot. But in the meantime, I just have. So I still have all the original attachments. This is the original wand. This is the original crevice tool. Has the original combo tool. So I haven't lost anything on it, obviously. I don't understand how people lose parts on their vacuums, but I'm sure it happens. So this came off of something. I don't know what this came off of. Maybe the, I don't think I've even used it. No, I've used it a little bit. This came off of some other machine. Maybe the Power Lifter? I can't remember. One of the newer ones that has the short wand. So yeah, that's good. And of course the hose is like all nasty because it's, you know, it's covered in dust. This thing's been through hell and back, and it's still chugging. Motor still sounds perfect. Pedal release hasn't broken yet. Wheels haven't broken yet. None of the things that people complain about on these have broken yet. At least not on these. I haven't seen anything break on these ones, but I know on the consumer ones, a lot of parts would break. And that's about it. Of course, I use the little grommet thing to keep the cord on. And there was a while when I used this alongside. There was a time when I had a 3-machine arsenal. When I would literally vacuum a carpet 3 times when I did cleanings. I would start off with my Shark Navigator 0M, so that way any hair that I was picking up wouldn't get tangled up. And then, which eventually I replaced that with the Workhorse because the Workhorse seems to never tangle anyways. So I would often pre-vacuum with the Bissell, and then I would post-vacuum with the Workhorse. And then, if I shampooed or anything like that, then, if it needed it, then I would do that afterwards. Although, I can't remember the last time. Most of the places I cleaned weren't actually all that dirty, to tell you the truth. Maybe they didn't trust me with any real jobs like that. But I don't remember cleaning any place that was super nasty. So, who knows? I didn't do it very often, because I think I started doing that right when COVID hit. So I did very few. I only did a handful of things like that before that all got shut down. It's mostly trailers and whatnot, or, manufactured homes. Let's see. Hi, Chance. I made it. Hello, Hypercar Kitty Cats. Nice to see you here. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Got a wand. Hello. My head is very misshapen. Been doing well. Hey, Chance, you want my reaction to E2 and Clean View? Still, if not, I will sell them local. What was wrong with the reaction again? Yeah, I'll definitely get the reaction, because I've been wanting one of those for a while. It might have to wait, though, because of my car, if that's okay, but I definitely want that, because I've, wanted that for a while. So, I'd really like it if I could get that as soon as I can, but, yeah. Is it normal for a V10 to come without the torque drive hit? Because in all the reviews I see with the torque drive but mine came with the normal motor bar anti-tangle. That is normal. The current V10s come with the anti-tangle instead of the motor bar. So obviously, for a while they had the motor bar, but once the anti-tangle head came out, they just put that on across the board. So the V10 basically has the same head as the V8. It's not really any better than the V8 head in terms of performance, which is kind of annoying. You'd think they would have engineered a anti-tangle version of the motor bar specifically instead of just giving you the crappier head. But for whatever reason, that's what they elected to do. Chance would be cool. Let's see. Would you like to trade or buy it? I'm not really sure what you'd want to trade for, honestly. What do you want to trade for? Because it would there's a lot of machines I would trade, but I have a feeling the ones you want to trade are the ones that I'm not selling. But it depends on what you want. Phantom. I'm not trading a Phantom for a reaction. That's, yeah, common sense. I'm not gonna do that. But I'll buy it for the 20. Chance when I get to sign my DC-14, how much you want to pay for it plus ship? I mean, it depends on how much you want for it, of course. LOL or Shark Apex, I doubt we should do that. Yeah, no, not doing that. I'll just buy it for the 20. I was only joking, but yeah, yeah, fair enough. Anyone want a Galaxy S6? Have you opened up your beat up Phantom Fury LE to see what's going on with the motor? I've not yet. I plan on doing it at some point, but whenever I actually have time, of which right now I do not. I do not have any time because I am at work. Or would you trade the Clean View plus reaction? Not for a Phantom, no. I don't want them that badly. But I'll just buy the reaction whenever I have the money, which shouldn't be too long from now. I should have the money to get it at the end of the month. Which, considering I've been waiting on that machine for a number of years, I'm sure you wouldn't mind waiting until the end of the month. I would hope so. Hey, Chance, have you been having good luck at thrift stores lately? Because I haven't. I found some okay machines in some of the bigger cities, but nothing in great shape. Nothing really worth picking up. Which I guess is kind of good because it incentivizes me not, because I need to sell machines. You know, the only reason I even entertain getting the reaction is because of the fact that I've been trying to get it for a number of years. But there's a lot of other machines that I just really don't need. And the only way I can really justify getting them is if I'm getting rid of something else. Yeah. I wish you still had your 6583-F. Yeah, no, I sold all of those machines, unfortunately. Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, because I was able to find buyers to them, thankfully. How would you get the DC-40 side filter to come off? I tried twisting it, it just won't come off. You just twist it until eventually it'll loosen up, and you pull the side of, and then shut up, and then you pull the side of the ball off. It's a Galaxy S3, and it's currently dead. Apparently, it's at 1%, which is not great. But it's a Galaxy S3. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's white. It's a Galaxy S3. And it just died. Remember the old Samsung sounds? It's so cool. Wish I had a DC40 multi-floor. A couple months ago, you could buy them brand new on Woot. I don't know if you still can. I'm gonna check real quick because I'm curious. Let's see. Dyson DC40. Apparently you can buy it on Amazon for $475. That's not a good deal. That's a terrible deal for an old DC40. Considering you can get a ball animal origin for $150, the DC40 would have to be less than that. Considering it cleans way worse than... Yeah, that's terrible. $475 for a DC40 origin? You can get a ball multi-floor 2. You can still get multi-floor 2s brand new for $389. Oh, but it's from a different... It's from a third-party seller, but it says they're new. Huh. Wait, it's $389, so it's retail, basically, because it's $10 less. And it's $30 delivery, so it's more than what they were when they were new. It should be like, at a minimum, it should be like $329 plus $30 shipping at a minimum. If you're gonna charge $30 shipping, it needs to be at least $329, if not lower. Yeah, this is weird. This is bizarre. Not eligible for Amazon Prime. Really? Just add insult to injury. It sucks because the DC40... What was I about to say? Because even the DC40 is... What was I about to say? I just forgot what I was about to say. I'm looking at these reviews of the DC40. Hey bro, watch it, might have... What happened? What did I miss? Oh. What did I just miss? I missed a bunch of comments. It's like my Goodwill. I'm getting some luck with my Goodwills. I got a DC40 multi-floor. What's that? S3? Cause my mom had so many of them. It sounds so nostalgic. I think I got a blue one over here. So I have two S3s right now. This one's stuck underneath the hard drive. I got a lot of clutter on my desk. Some dust on it. We'll just wipe that on the carpet. And this one, this is a blue one. It's very pretty. I love that blue color. I think the battery's dead. I don't know. I feel as though it's a legitimate quote. What's a legitimate question? What are they talking about? I have a DC 25 multi-floor. I like it all, but the cord's way too short. Yeah. Wish I had a DC 40 multi. Yeah, I'm selling my 25 blueprint. I feel as though it's what's a legitimate question? You didn't even say anything. Yes, the DC-40 has enough airflow to suck up poop. Ah, probably depends on the type of poop, honestly. Although I'm sure there's plenty of people that have answered that question already, but just not posted their results. Based on the machines that you often find in the trash. I'm sure they know the answer on whether or not it's powerful enough, because you turn the thing on, you take one whiff, and you're like, ugh. What do they suck up of this thing? It smells like shit. Because they sucked up shit. It really just depends. Either way, you're going to have a shitty day for sure. As soon as I said that, my stomach just growled. Huh. Ironic. DC-40 Origin. Yeah, the Phantom Fury's a pretty good vacuum. Chance you never voted on what I should get. I didn't know what the options were. I think I missed it. Okay, so here's what I just saw it. Here's what I have for voting: Party 2X Revolution Pet, Hoover Pro Scrub Thingy, Shark Duo Cleaner, or Random Spot Cleaner. Honestly, I don't think any of those are good options. I guess the Hoover Pro Scrub, if I had to pick one. But I don't really like any of those options, honestly. Always surprisingly how well Phantoms clean and groom. Yeah, it really is. A Buffalo vacuum. You mean the Bison? Is that like the Bissell and Dyson baby? The Bison? Could be. You never know. Got some other vacuums. Apparently, you can still buy the DC... Oh, it's out of stock. I was going to say, it shows the DC-40 on Lowe's. What other machines does Lowe's doesn't have any Dysons. What is up with, like, so many retailers just, like, dropping Dyson completely? I don't understand the logic. Huh. Guess they didn't pay him enough? I don't know. Do 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 do. Oh, the Ball Animal Origin is $250 at Target right now. That is not a bad price for a brand new Origin. Isn't that nice? I got the Animal Origin. They've only got 2 left. Oh, it has 0% Aper. 0% Aper. Can't go wrong with that. Plus the red, considering the wand is red already, the red cyclone kind of looks good. Then you got the blue filter cover and then the blue brush roll. It works out. It looks good. Of course, you can spend $100 less and get it direct from Dyson, just in a pink color, but that'll be refurbished. You're not going to get the full warranty. You only get, it was a 6-month warranty, but I don't know if they raised it to 2 years or not. I think it's 6 months, whereas this is 5 years for the warranty for the same machine. So if you want a Dyson right now, because it looks like, yep, out of stock. The Animal 3 Extra is out of stock. So it looks like you're going to have to get the older model for now. What about the base model? Is it out of stock? Apparently it's still in stock, just like the base model was in stock at Best Buy. So it really seems like you're going to have to get the base model Animal 3 if you really want one, unless you want to get the complete. So it seems like they're out of the extras every place. But if you've had a Dyson before, excuse me. But if you've had a Dyson before and you already have some attachments, then you could be okay. What is this blue? That's pretty. A blue Endura Express. You still shouldn't buy this. It's a terrible vacuum, and it's out of stock anyways. So apparently you can't get it. This is a garbage machine. Don't buy this. They've got the Shark on sale. None of these are good vacuums, honestly. Oh, that garbage wind tunnel Tangle Guard. Yeah, look up Alex's review on that. That machine's trash. Bissell Clean View. So that one's not bad. The Stratos, garbage. The Hoover. Now that's a good one. The Hoover cord rewind. That one's a pretty decent one. Clean View Allergen. Not bad. You could do worse. This Shark, you could do worse, but for the price, I'd buy it elsewhere. Fucking Power Clogger. Yeah, burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it. Let's see. Oh, toilet paper, women's dresses, paper towels, women's shoes. So apparently people are obsessed with tissues and women's things. And look, the trend continues. Girls' dresses, paper plates. Men's shirts, sheets, curtain rod, and then AirPods Pro, just out of nowhere. Okay, apparently Target's crazy. Do they have the Big Green? Let's see. Bissell Big Green. Let's see if they have it. Do they have it at Target? Can you get it on Target's website? You get the little green. That's too much. That should be $100. See, this one's a decent price, $110. You can get away with that, I'd say. No Big Green. No Big Green. No. Terrible. Terrible. Oh, that's the wrong way. Terrible. You can't. Ow. You can't buy this at Target. Useless. Send it back to the devil. Send it back to the devil. But let's see. But I guarantee you Walmart has it, because I just looked at it the other day. Because someone commented on my Powerlifter swivel pad. They're like, should I buy this? I have a cordless stick vac. That's the same name. And I'm like, you should get this instead. Let's see. Bissell. Is it still 130? Better be. Bissell Power Force Big Green. I know it pops up eventually. Based. They've friggin' got it. They don't have my address in here, do they? I should really do this incognito, but I'm too lazy. So, Bissell Big Green 133. Boom. Based. Fucking buy this shit. Just do it. Because if you're going to buy it. You can even get it for $13 a month with a firm. Why you would finance a $130 vacuum, I don't know. But maybe your finances are just that terrible. Which if they are, I don't know what to tell you. $13 a month. That's nothing. That's basically free in this day and age. The only 1-star review I'm even seeing on there is someone who got the wrong vacuum, which isn't really the vacuum's fault. A chance is a very good advertiser for Bissell. I'm not trying to be, but it's like, it's a good vacuum. What can I say? Imagine the repo man taking your vacuum. I know there's some company where you can subsidize one of their super overpriced expensive vacuums. I want to say it's Filter Queen, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's Filter Queen, or maybe it's what's that rainbow knockoff? What's that rainbow knockoff company called? Not Highlab. Airway? No. What's that? I've seen ads for it. Prolux? One of those weird companies will actually straight up repo your vacuum if you don't pay for it. Which they're already robbing you to begin with when they sell you a $2,000 vacuum that is built like shit and doesn't have parts of it. Serena? Is it Serena? Yeah, I forgot about all these weird names. Plot twist, chance of getting paid for talking good about Bissell secretly. If that was the case, do you think that I'd be struggling to get my radiator in my car fixed? No. I wish Bissell would pay me. I wish they would. It wouldn't change anything I say. But I'm sure if they did pay me, they'd tell me to shut up about the ProHeat 2X. And I'd be like, I'm not doing that shit. I'll be like, I'll still tell you that the machine's a piece of shit. Why don't you fucking fix it? Why don't you fix it? And then I can recommend everything you guys sell. Ever thought about that? LG. Anyone want this phone? I don't want it. Throw it out the window. Window's closed. Then again, this window goes right out to my driveway, so I could throw it and just chuck it. Like, every time you get mad at something, just throw it out the window, and then it slams on the concrete and breaks. Which, knowing this LG, it probably would hit the corner and then just smash the screen. Because it's one of those cheap phones where if you hit the edge, it's just going to push it into the glass and shatter it. They actually fixed it. It has a new motor and improved pump. Oh no. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, shame on me. Fool me 4 times, go fuck yourself. That's my motto, right? Because I don't know how many of those I've replaced. I've got a basement full of them. I've got the broken purple one and 2, and then what? And then a broken orange one. And then I had the partially broken orange one that I was able to kind of sell on. And I'll probably end up selling these too, but I'll sell them for like $20, like basically free, because they obviously only extract and don't actually pump. It's called the Plus. The Plus. Pepsi. Why doesn't Pepsi sponsor me? I wish they would. This stuff is actively killing me. The least they could do is pay me back for voluntarily buying and ingesting this poison. Ugh. You know, Pepsi is actually an anagram for poison. It's not. I just made that up, but it feels true. Oh, I can feel every single part of my stomach just burning, and I can feel my sides just rupturing with acid. It's great. I love it. I highly recommend it. Cherry Pepsi. That meme of the guy holding the drink, he's like, ooh. That's Leonardo DiCaprio. So, Bissell Pro 2X Revolution Pet Pro Plus. Bissell hasn't made a good carpet cleaner since 1997. Are you talking one of the direct air ones? God, those were terrible. My dog is barking because my roommate's outside, probably ordering a pizza or trying to maneuver DoorDash. Ruby, Shut your face. Ruby. Ruby. What'd you get?
Taco Bell.
You got Taco Bell again?
Mm-hmm.
How dare you? What is that red stuff?
It's a slush.
A slush?
Well, not a slush. It's like a strawberry lemonade thing. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know what it is.
Interesting.
Leave this door unlocked because she's gonna be here in like 15, 20 minutes.
I'm gonna go put the sausage in the bedroom. Just because she keeps barking, she's in our street. Ruby. 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 I know, baby. I know, honey. I know, honey. Honey. Hi, honey. You go to the vet tomorrow. You go to the vet tomorrow. How do you feel? You go to the vet tomorrow. I know. I know, you're not going to have those anymore. They're getting cut off. Hims is getting big, yes. Rocco. Say hi to the camera. Oh, he wants to put it down. He didn't want to say hi. Beautiful potato. Hims goes to the vet tomorrow. They're gonna cut off his balls. He's still very small though, but he's just old enough to get neutered. So he's gonna get neutered, so that way he doesn't learn how to spray, because that would be very bad and very stinky and gross. So we're making sure to avoid that. Yeah, so he better have fun licking his balls tonight, because he's not going to be able to anymore after tomorrow, because he ain't going to have them anymore. No more kittens. Yes, no more kittens. It's ironic, because out of all the kittens we have, this isn't even one of the kittens that we had. This is one that was just dumped on our doorstep. And now he's going to go inside that box. And it's an orange box. Oh, he decided not to. But yes. Hims is getting big, but he's still small. He was stepping on the scale error and he wasn't even setting it off. I always like the Hoover spin scrub style of carpet cleaner over Bissell. Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely more effective. It's like my spouse says, cats are free. Yeah, humans don't adopt cats. Cats adopt their humans. That's generally how it works. He's licking himself. Ruby somehow got, or someone, I don't know who, but someone somehow got fleas again. So we're going to bomb the house tomorrow for fleas. I know, Bubba's. I don't know how it keeps happening. The problem is when you have 3 animals in the house, you don't know which one it comes from. Statistically, it's probably the dog, but our other cat also went outside for a little bit, so she might attract him back in. So, but they're gonna get that taken care of when he's at the vet too. I need the wand off that fury in the background. You need to shut up is what you need to do. Because I've told you several times that that wand is not for sale. I've told you that I have a black wand that I'm not using that I could give you, but saying that you need and demanding something of mine that's not for sale is not a good way to get me to sell it to you. It's just going to piss me off. You need to stop doing that. It's really irritating. You sell magic wands? I don't. I wish I did. Where is Miss Boots? Boots ran outside one day and never came back. She darted out the door at one point whenever we let Ruby out, and we saw her like a couple times around the house, like underneath the porch and stuff, but we haven't been able to get her back, and now we have no idea where she is. So she probably ran off, which is not ideal, because we would have gotten her fixed, but the vet who was supposed to get her fixed, they had an accident and we had to reschedule it. And as we were waiting for the new date to come, she ran outside, probably because she went into another heat cycle, and now she doesn't want to come back. What's your opinion of the Bissell Revolution Hydro Steam Pet? I haven't used one, so I can't say much about it. It looks interesting, but we'll see how it goes. Cats usually come back to their owners. My cat ran away for like 3 weeks once and came back like nothing happened. That's true, but this was back in April. It's been a little bit. It was April or May, I want to say. I think it was April. And I have not seen her since. I saw her one time like a week later, and I haven't seen her since, which is not ideal. So I really hope she's okay. But I'm sure she'll be fine. Do you plan on trying a Revolution Hydro Steam? If I'm able to, yes. But yeah, so far the only cat that runs outside but still consistently comes back is Rika. Because she disappeared for like a week and then came back, just like nothing happened. Now granted, I could tell she got into some skirmishes, because she's got some scars on her face and whatnot. But I can tell she was like, yeah, that was not fun. I'm definitely gonna stay inside again. Another reason why we're getting Rocco fixed, because even though Rika is fixed and she's much older than Rocco keeps trying to, you know. So I think getting him fixed might ease some of the tension a little bit, because whatever Rocco's trying to do, Rika is having none of it. So, Rocco, what are you doing? You better not be pissing there. Are you just sniffing? You better be sniffing. Rocco, what are you doing? Ask Bissell to send you a Hydro Steam. They're not doing that. Look at the new Bissell Powerforce Helix Turbo Pets. Yeah, I've definitely seen it already. I've already reviewed the base model of it. It's the same thing. My head is very misshapen. I don't like it. Stupid hat. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? Are you just being stupid? Sir. 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 I'm kind of worried because he should have gotten the brain cell by now, but I don't know if he just got it at some point in the middle of the night, but he has not had a brain cell. I don't think he never got custody of the brain cell, and I don't think he's handling it very well. I'm gonna do my ice bath and go to bed. Okay. Good night. Rocco. Rocco. What are you doing? I need to get him a new scratching post because this is all tore up. I don't have any fucking money. So I don't really know what I'm going to do about it. So, it is what it is, I suppose. Orange cats only get half a brain cell. Maybe a quarter. I doubt it. He's an orange cat. He'll never get it. Well, that's... What I was told is that all orange cats share a brain cell. And they just exchange custody of it. So... I know there's a few of them out there, but I would think you would have gotten it for at least a second, or maybe 4 seconds. He hasn't gotten it yet. At least I haven't seen any evidence of it. I don't know. Hopefully he gets it at some point. Whoever guesses what this is wins a cookie. Can anyone guess what this is? No cheating. No cheating. What is this? It's junk, I know that, but what is it? Bissell. Nope, not quite. Phantom. You can't. That's cheating. I said no cheating. If you gave this to me, you can't tell me what it is. That should go without saying. Phantom Fury have a filter assembly? No, wrong. But you're close. You're very close. To be fair, I'm the one who sold to you, so you have an advantage. That's why you're supposed to... Quiet. Eureka. Thunder. What is this? What is this item? It is a item. It is a item. It is a plastic item. Ew. It is a plastic item. Kenmore. You're not technically wrong. You're not right, but you're not wrong. Regina. I don't feel like unwrapping this. Do I even need this right now? I don't even know. I think I have a machine that needs this, maybe? Sharp, yeah. Doesn't this have... This has tabs broken on it. This is the worst out of the ones that I have. Shark. Yeah. Shark is also not wrong. Dyson is also not wrong, but they're also not right. These get fucking nasty. One thing I do like about these is that because these come off, they're super easy to wash. So it's super easy for me to just pop this off and wash it. This filter is probably not going to wash up, though, which is annoying. You can never fucking find filters for these. Premiere, Auric, yeah, Mila, yeah. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's probably a filter for a vacuum cleaner. That's my guess. Sanyo, Kirby, yeah. Getting warmer, getting warmer. Douglas, oh, even closer, yeah. Very close. Electrolux, yep. Getting closer. Getting closer. This is packed really well. I can't even pull this tape off for some reason. It's bubble wrapped very well. Rick, even closer. Yes, it is the Rick. Vectron. That's no. That's actually just no. Yeah, it doesn't count. What is this? Other than a beaten stick. Why does that actually fit on there? I did not expect that. Okay, well. Apparently that fits on there. Okay, well. G-Force. Eureka. Thermax. Okay, what is... What is this? What is this? Thanks for being my favorite vacuum cleaner YouTuber. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Your mom. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, okay. Hello? Yeah. Okay, bye. It's not a flip phone. Smaznug. It's a Smaznug. General Electric. But what is it? It's a thing. What is the thing? Nokia. No, what is the thing? What is this product? It is a product. What is it? What is it? What is it? What's its intended use? You younger kids might not know what this is for, but back in my day, this was a very, very, very valuable tool to have. No, that's the Phantom Thunder HEPA filter cable. Urethra set. No, it isn't. No. No. Give us a hint. I'll give you a hint. Samsung. That's the hint. What is this thing? Use your noodle. Use your noggin. What's something that Samsungs have that this might be a useful thing for? If you identify what it is. If it helps, I have 2 of them. What is Apple? No. What is this? What is it? Tell me what this is. Dyson. It's not a Dyson. It's a thing for a thing. What's this thing for? What is this thing for? Phantom. No. Nintendo Switch controllers. No. What is this? Are you guys trolling me, or do you actually not know what this is? Cleaning tape heads on your Samsung VHS player. No. What is this? What is it? What is it? You gotta tell me what it is. What is this? Battery pack, battery charger. Oh, wow. I think you're right about that. In fact, here's another one with, guess what? A battery. So back in my day, so if you wanted, for example, your phone, which we've got the phone in question right here. So if you had your Samsung Galaxy Note 4 and you wanted, you'd have to take the case off to do this. And if you wanted, you could take off the back and get access to the battery. Of course, there isn't one in here, but there's. You could take extra batteries. You could put. That's the wrong battery. You could take. That's also the wrong battery. Okay, these look very similar. Those are the wrong batteries. But you could take the battery and charge it externally. So you could carry around 2 batteries. You could have this one plugged in, just charging the battery, and then have another battery inside your phone. So you could be using your phone. This was an amazing feature. I wish Samsung would go back to this. So you could have a battery in your phone, be using your phone, and of course the batteries are removable, so you could still get brand new batteries for these old Note 4s. And then as you're using your phone, and doing whatever you do, watching your videos and making phone calls and playing your fork knives, and you could slap a battery in this bitch. You get two of them and charge both of these, and then once these batteries are fully charged, carry the batteries in your back pocket, and then use this battery that's in your phone. And then the second your phone dies, oh no, my phone just died. Here, I'll pop off the back. I'll pop out the battery. I'll pop it right in here and charge it up. And then, oh, it shows a green light. It's fully charged. Now we'll flip it. Open that up. And now we can put the battery in just like that. Put the back panel on, and then boom. We're back from 0 to 100. It doesn't matter how fast the charging is on your fancy modern smartphone. This could technically go from 0 to 100 in less than 10 seconds. Because you just have a fully charged battery and swap it in. I love the Note 4 and the Note 3. For whatever reason, they decided to go away from this. Because it turns out it's really profitable to make it to where you have to pay them to... It's really profitable if they make it to where you have to pay them to replace the battery. Or, God forbid, you just don't want to deal with it. Don't think about it. Because they've trained us enough to think about it to the point where people just assume that, oh, well, my battery's wearing out. My battery's not lasting as long as it used to. So I guess I need to get a new phone. Even the phone itself is just fine. This Note 4 is in beautiful condition. One of the letters is missing off the back. But the great thing is this was also, there's no glass backs either. You don't have to drop it and worry about breaking the back of your phone. Guess what happens? If you get a really bad scratch on this and you don't want to deal with it, throw it away. Buy another one for $8 and slap it on and slap a new back on. And unlike the replacement glass backs you might buy for a few dollars more, installation's way easier, and you can just easily swap it out. Isn't that great? Man, remember when phones were like good? Like, remember the Note 4? This shit was awesome. Like, remember the S3? And over here, my favorite, one of my favorite phones of all time, the Note 3. So you've got the S3, you've got the Note 3, and then now I still love Samsung phones, even the newer ones. So the Note 5, we got the Note 5, we got a couple Note 5s. This one I'm actually selling. I've got a BlackBerry. I've got this BlackBerry. Isn't this cool? Remember this, the BlackBerry Priv? This was a cool phone. It really sucks nowadays, but this was, oh, don't like that sound. This was a cool phone. You slide it up and get the keyboard. Slide it back down. Really cool. Also, I'm selling this iPhone if anybody wants it. It's an iPhone 6s Plus, but it's still on iOS 10.2.1, which is the oldest version of iOS you can still activate on an iPhone 6s Plus. So if you're an Apple collector and you want to find an iPhone 6s Plus that's in mint condition and still on the old firmware, this one is. It's iOS 10.2.1. And it's a 32 gig. I think it's unlocked, but it doesn't really matter. iPhone 6s Plus in rose gold. I'm trying to find a buyer for this that's not going to like update, who actually wants it for a phone collection. Because it's beautiful. It's very, I love the rose gold color. This is the only rose gold iPhone I've ever had that wasn't stolen. And then, of course, I've got my other Samsungs. I've got my other Samsung phones. There's my Express 3, which is not a great phone. This isn't Samsung, but my Motorola Droid Turbo. This was a great phone. Though, like, this is super comfortable. It's got that nice texture on the back. Great battery life. But this is really obsolete. This is actually the same age as the Note 4. But the Note's kind of aged a little bit better. And then there's, of course, the Note 1. The original Note. The first generation Note from 2011. Isn't that wild? That case is nasty, but look at that. Then, of course, I've got a pink Note 4. If you like pink, I've got a pink Note 4. And then a S6 Edge Plus. And then over here, got an iPhone 4S. I've got the bomb. I've got the Galaxy Note 7. Some schmutz on it. I've got the Galaxy Note 7. The hottest phone Samsung ever released. This phone was the bomb. It was absolutely lighting people's worlds on fire. This phone was lit. It was, in fact, this was a flaming success. Great phone. Absolutely. Yeah. All these damn phones. I got stuck in the elevator again. Oh no. Yeah, replacing battery on modern phones is such a pain. I need to review more of these phones. Guys, go subscribe to IntelliTech Mobile so I can have an excuse to do more videos on all these phones. Got all these. I could go without buying a phone for a year and have a year's worth of videos right here just because of all the damn phones I have. But so go subscribe to IntelliTech Mobile. Get IntelliTech Mobile up to 1,000 subscribers so we can get that channel monetized, and then I can do some because once we get IntelliTech Mobile monetized, I'll be doing a couple things. Number one, I'll be doing the unboxing of my Modern Warfare 2 edition of Xbox 360 that's still brand new in the box. I'll do an unboxing of that machine or of that console, and I'll be doing a documentary on the Galaxy Note 7, the Samsung's biggest failure of a phone that has ever existed. It's pretty wild. But yeah, and this crazy thing is, I still love this damn phone. Is it obsolete because of the fact there's no software support and you can't fly on a plane with it and nothing works on it anymore because of how old it is and the fact that it's never been updated and it sucks and you can't get parts for it? Yeah, that's great. Oh, look at that battery. Look at that battery. Nice. 69%. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, Note 7. Very. Oh, I had money in here. Very nice. I forgot I had this in here for emergencies. Isn't that, look, that's one of the prettiest phones. That's such a pretty phone. I don't think they'll ever make a phone this pretty again. The coral blue with the rose gold accents. So beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the Note 7. Of course, I also have the Note 10, which is my current phone. And it's got that sort of iridescent back on it, which is very, very pretty in of itself. This is also a beautiful phone. And this isn't even the Plus model. This is just the standard edition Note 10. But it's quite nice. Quite nice. quite nice. Hello. Very pretty. What it... Man, this is... Like, look at that. You can blind somebody with that. It's wild. I can see it reflecting off of, like, my filing cabinet and, like, my monitors. Insane. Isn't that crazy? See, I wish Intelitech Mobile would get to be a bigger channel so I could stream on there. Just gush about phones for 3 hours. That'd be nice. Motorola's pretty underrated, yeah. The classic Samsungs. A BlackBerry, yeah. Got a Motorola Razr? Oh, I do! I do have a Razr. It's in one of my drawers somewhere. I don't have it with me, but I know I have one. But it's in one of my various phone drawers. That's a silver one. I'm definitely going to do a video on the other channel on Intelitech Mobile about my entire cell phone collection. What is your main phone, Chance? Oh yeah, the blue is so beautiful even on the S7 Edge. Yeah, the S7 Edge blue coral is almost the same, but it looks a little bit different on the Note 7. But it's good enough because the S7 Edges don't blow up as often. Theoretically, I don't actually agree with that, but supposedly they blow up less often. So my main phone right now, with my main Mint Mobile SIM card in it, with my primary number, is my Note 10. And this might sound backwards, considering it's the older phone, but my secondary SIM card, so my second SIM card that I use for just, you know, whatever, is in my Note 20. Now, that might sound weird, right? Why is your main SIM card not in the newer phone? My main SIM card was in this phone, but I've been having problems with it. And I know at some point, it still works as a camera, but I need to file a claim with insurance because the S Pen is no longer working on it. Like, the Bluetooth function isn't working, and exchanging the pen does not work. So it appears to be the actual hardware inside the phone. So, that's not great. And, yeah, so for whatever reason, it's starting to lag right now for some reason. Yeah, so my Note 20, which I still love this phone. Definitely, but between these two, this one's prettier, and this one's like, you know, nicer to, you know, but it feels more fragile. It's really slippery. And of course, both these are the base models. The Note 20 is a little bit bigger and chunkier. So the Note 20 is more of like a work phone, and this one's more of like a fun phone, which kind of makes sense, even though they're both the same phone in their lineup, supposedly. They're very different. The Note 10, it's very, very light. The screen isn't, it's really big screen, but it's the same form factor as the Note 7. It's actually a little bit smaller than the Note 7. So it's great for one hand, for using it in one hand, but it's also really slippery, and it's very shimmery and shiny and pretty looking, but it also is, it just feels like I'm going to break it. It's very lightweight, so it just, for whatever reason, it just feels like I'm going to drop it somehow, whereas this Note 20, this feels like a tank. You know, it's got the thick borders, it's got the plastic back, it's got the flat screen. Like, I feel like I could throw this around and not worry about breaking it. This feels like a work phone. It's got big screen, big battery, but it's not a curved screen that could break easy. It's just a solid, like, chunky phone. But the reason why I don't use the 20 over the 10, even though it seems obvious, is because for some reason in the US, the Note 10 has 256 gigs of storage, but the Note 20 has 128. Neither of them have SD card expansion. So you have to buy the older phone to get more storage, which is not great. So in effect, that means if I want to use the Note 20 at all, which I really do, I love this phone, I have to also carry around another phone for the stuff that won't fit on this phone, which is really annoying. If they put an SD card slot on this or put 256, it'd be fine. They did neither. This phone is more expensive than this phone when it launched, and it downgraded the storage by a half. This was $950 and had 256 gigs of storage. This was $1,000 and had 128. Same with the Note 20 Ultra. The Note 20 Ultra was more expensive than the Note 10 Plus, yet it downgraded itself from 256 gigs on the Note 10 Plus to 128 gigs on the Note 20 Ultra. But it's not as bad on the Note 20 Ultra because you have the SD card slot, so you can make up that deficit by putting a bigger SD card in it. These ones, you can't. And of course, these are the base models because, frankly, for the price of a Note 10 Plus, you know, I could get both of these, or almost both of these. So I think eventually I'm just going to have to get a Note 10 Plus or a Note 20 Ultra. But in the meantime, I've stuck with just carrying both of these around. It's not a great solution, but I don't mind it because it kind of means that depending on what kind of mood I'm in, I can pull whichever one out. You know, if I'm pulling out one for the camera, I'll usually grab this one since it's slightly newer. Or if I'm pulling out one if I'm trying to do something one-handed, then I can pull out this one because it's a bit easier to use one-handed. Or if I'm going to watch something, then I might pull out this one because it's a bigger screen. Or if I need to use my phone but I'm in an environment where I'm worried I'll drop my phone, I'll pull out this one because this one feels sturdier to me. Or if my hand is kind of cramping and so I want to pull out a phone that's lighter weight to use it, I'll pull out this one. Or, of course, if someone texts me on this phone, then yeah, I'll pull out this one. But other than that, it's the same stuff on both. So, I technically daily drive two phones. But if you only count the daily driver as the one that your main primary SIM card is in, then it's Note 10. It's Note 10, at least at the moment. It was Note 20. Before that, it was Note 9. Now it's Note 10. I'm kind of bouncing all over the place. And I assume by the end of the year, I'll probably get myself a Note 10 Plus. Which really, I really do like the size of the Note 10. I really do. It's a really perfect size with how, because I really like the idea of the screens going closer to the edges, and as a result, instead of having a bigger phone to have a huge screen, I like the idea of having the same size screen but just a smaller phone around it, so you can have the bigger screen while still making it easy to use with one hand, and making it lighter, make it easier to grip because there's less of it, so you're less likely to drop it, you know, that sort of thing. So, do you have a video explaining how to activate airplane mode on these phones? I'll show you how to activate airplane mode. So what you do is you unlock the phone, and then you swipe down from your notifications, and then you swipe down again so you can see all your toggles. And generally right there will be an airplane mode toggle, but if there isn't, then scroll and there will be one somewhere else. By default, it's always in this row of system functions. So just scroll until you see airplane mode, click the airplane mode button, and then sometimes it'll ask you if you want to enter airplane mode, and sometimes it'll just do it. And if it does, then it'll turn off your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth, and at the bottom of your notification shade, it'll say airplane mode. And then just reverse this process, press airplane mode again, and that re-enables everything. And now you're back online. There you go. So when you connect to the airplane's Wi-Fi, if the aircraft has Wi-Fi, you'll still be able to text. No. So airplane mode is not for connecting to airplane Wi-Fi. Airplane mode is for whenever you're getting on the flight and the flight attendant and the pilot tells you to turn your phones off. Because a lot of times they'll make you turn your phones off because your cell signal can interfere with the signal from the radios that the plane uses to communicate with each other. So if you don't want to shut your phone all the way off, you don't want to power it down because maybe you're in the middle of something, you can just put it on airplane mode, and that shuts off all wireless communications. When the plane that you're on says you're able to connect to their Wi-Fi, that's when you would then turn off airplane mode, and then you would manually connect to their Wi-Fi network just like you would any other network. That's how you do that. Also, since this is a Green Note 20, my video lock screen is literally a video of me going through the car wash with the green soap. It looks really cool. You can't really see it very well, but I think it looks cool. Maybe if I lower the brightness, you can see it a bit more easily. Isn't that cool? So it's got this like sort of droopy soap effect. It looks really good. I do like the green on the Note 20. The Note 20 doesn't have a lot of great colors, but the green's definitely my favorite. Alright, it's almost midnight, so I'm probably going to cut the stream short in just a few minutes. But I definitely appreciate you guys who hopped into the stream. I will likely... How much do airlines usually charge on the monthly bill for use of their Wi-Fi? Because I know the text is usually free. You'd have to ask the airline, because I haven't flown in a really long time, so I don't really have the answer to that. But usually the airlines will tell you whenever you board. But anyways, this was Intelitech Studios signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to subscribe to Intelitech Studios and subscribe to Intelitech Mobile as well if you can, or if you have the desire to. If you want to see me rant about these things more often. These things, or whatever the case may be. Or even the legendary explosive. But yeah, so this was Intelitech Studios signing out. I'll see... Why is this still here? I'll see you guys in the next video. And I hope you all have a good one. Peace. Soon will be the review on the Big Blue Bitch, also known as the Miele U1. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a good one. Peace.